Sarah. Gracie will not look at me, scowling at her as we sit side by side at supper. Gracie should have to practice marching too. I bet Maddie does not tell Gracie to be good. I bet Maddie does not tell Gracie not to cry. And I have seen Gracie cry. I saw her cry when Miss Prentice came to inspect our beds and made Gracie make her bed again, which was a foolish thing to cry about. You got my sister in trouble, I tell her. Gracie's eyes grow wide. I wouldn't, she says. She's my friend, my very best friend. Then how come you are here? I ask her. I think I am hoping she will cry so Maddie will not like her more than she likes me. But when her eyes fill with water and she wipes her sleeve across her face to keep the tears from falling, I feel like crying too. Maddie. Matilda Tarbell, what a terrible thing to say, Sarah exclaims, her hands resting squarely on her hips. If I wasn't so angry, I would smile because she looks just like our mother did when she would scold us for arguing among ourselves when we were little and supposed to be at play. But I am angry. Well, I do, I snap back, tapping my fingers on the top of the table in the study room where I sit with my books before me. I hate Mrs. Dwyer, I repeat. What would father think? She scolds, looking around furtively to see if anyone is listening. To hear you say something so mean. Father can be stern, but he is a quiet person, a kind person. Yes, Sarah is right. Father would be upset. Father's not here, I remind her. Are you going to write and tell him? I see her body lose its stiffness as she considers my question. You have my permission, I offer grandly, waving my right hand lightly in the air. Go ahead, write him, I say. Write and tell him that Matilda Tarbell, his daughter, is not being good, I add, challenging Sarah, knowing she will not. You should not hate anyone, Maddie, she says, her voice growing softer. She slides into the chair across from me. Well, I don't care. I never thought anyone hated me, I respond sharply. I know I am cross because I am ashamed that I let my anger show, ashamed that I let Mrs. Dwyer make me feel mean. And I do feel mean. Maddie, Sarah whispers. She leans forward as though we were about to share a great secret. You do not really hate her, do you? Her deep brown eyes look so sad. I think she must be worrying that I have put my soul in great danger. She should worry more about Mrs. Dwyer's. Oh, probably not really, I tell her, trying to add some lightness to the sound of my voice, as though I have shed the anger that has firmly fixed itself inside my heart. But I must say, I add, that I hope she steps in a hole and is swallowed up by the earth. Suddenly Sarah's eyes brighten and a smile spreads across her face. Maddie, how dreadful, she says in mock horror. What a terrible thing to do to Mother Earth.